hearing about this now, D.I. Stanley?
Well, only came in an hour ago.
You're here before me. Who called it in?
Tom Parsons. Male, 30. On his way to work.
Suspect?
No. Wife's a strong alibi. What have we got so far?
According to her credit cards, her name is Erin Davis, although we're waiting for a positive ID.
I'm not interested in names. Motive and murderer. That's what I want.
Signs of a struggle. Bruising around the larynx suggests asphyxiation. There are also lacerations made by the killer post-mortem.
Strangled and stabbed.
And not just once.
Ex-partner, jilted lover, stalker.
11 stab wounds would suggest that.
11?
All in the area of the stomach. The lacerations to the intestinal tract would have killed her even if she pulled through the asphyxiation.
Any sign of sexual assault?
No vaginal bruising or traces of semen.
Do we have a weapon?
Officers are searching the area now. No luck so far. Also, if you look at the grazing to the heels of Miss Davis, it suggests that she was dragged, possibly from her house situated around the corner.
He would have taken the weapon with him.
Sir?
He had a plan. Probably local. The way he knows the alleyway, the house, the CCTV. But why here? Any news of the footage yet?
I'll get onto it as soon as possible. Sir. Sir, you've got to see this. Less than a minute later, he's back. What's his motive?
DCI Whitmore, my office, now. Explain yourself, Whitmore.
Luke Bowers.
It's the same man, I'm telling you.
Can you place him at the scene of the crime?
His face was covered on the CCTV. It's impossible to identify.
But we need something to be able to legally bring him in.
So for the sake of technicalities, you're willing to let people die?
Yes.
Technicalities keep officers on the narrow, Whitmore. You've been at this business long enough to know that.
I've been here long enough to know you still sacrifice people for the sake of red tape.
And I'm stuck with a washed-up ex-alcoholic who drove his wife to her grave. Take a look at yourself, Whitmore, and get out of my office.
Isn't there a killer you're supposed to be catching?
On?
You might be able to use that as a bargaining chip.
Where do you think he'll be?
My advice? Find a bar that matches his mood.
It's a cold case.
It depends what evidence Whitmore can provide. I'll leave it with you.
It's the third pub I've been to.
You're not a very good detective then, are you, D.I. Stanley?
You want the whiskey, don't you?
But the measure's not large enough.
Well, I'm not in a position to stop you. We've got bigger problems. You recognise the file?
I wish I didn't.
Have you got history with this, Luke Bowers? I'm going back. Plough through the CCTV, try to find some kind of face.
You won't see a face. You won't get anything on him. We never could, that's the problem.
So it is a cold case.
Not if he's killed again. Better show than tell. Come on. "5 years to the day.
He's killed before.
Tracy Henschel, 24. Shot outside the railway station.
Different weapon.
A different motive, it seemed. He never was consistent.
The victims are all aged between 24 and 26. Wouldn't that suggest he fantasises about girls of that particular age?
But he never leaves a trace. Imagine the willpower. Desires the girl, does his homework, bides his time, and then can't bear to touch her. It's the classic one that got away, Stanley. We thought we had our man.
And that's this Luke Bowers.
He's a real sneaky, slimy bastard. I could tell by his eyes that he was the one. You see, people like that want you to know. They brag with their eyes.
So this girl, Rachel Evans, same age?
Couple of years older. Garrotted at work on a lunch break. That's when he began to pose to the CCTV. You could smell his arrogance through the lens.
Another victim.
Only to a failed marriage.
DI Stanley. The canal. We'll be right there. Another girl, 25, stabbed and strangled.
The same method. Either he's losing his imagination or...
It might not be Luke Bowers.